Hey guys, how's it going? It's Nick once again, and today we're gonna do something a little bit different. So while I was in the middle of this Chinese New Year, just recording a lot of videos, getting ready for the factories to open back up, just doing a bunch of work. As you can see, I'm in the office right now. It's dark. Currently, it's Wednesday, 10:30 p.m. Earlier today, when I woke up, I got ready, I checked my phone and I checked my Instagram, and I saw that one of my friends, Vitaly, took a photo and he posted it on Instagram. He tagged me in it. So this is where it all begins. It all begins with a photo. My friend Vitaly, alongside with his friend Max, are both of my friends from Chiang Mai that I met. They actually recognized me through my YouTube channel. And this was last year when I was living in Chiang Mai for 6 months. We became friends. We've actually had a few trips together while I was traveling around the world. And now they happen to be in Chiang Mai right now. Also in Chiang Mai happens to be one of my best friends from back in Toronto, Kiefer, along with my Australian friend, Dan. Also, my friend Gnome, who is like way back in Toronto from like a completely separate world of mine. And all these guys are just kind of like congregated in Chiang Mai. Just so happen, and it's so weird. It's like these three different world of mines: a world of fraternity, a world of business from Toronto, and then a world of Chiang Mai. It just kind of like all came together. And then they send me this photo, which was very heartfelt. It's like all three groups of my friends that I brought together, and they're all there hanging out, having dinner. But also made me sad because I wasn't there. So later on in the day, my friend Vitaly texted me. He said, we're actually this weekend, we're gonna go to Pai, which is a smaller town, if any of you know, about 4-hour drive away from Chiang Mai, and it's actually a really, really scenic drive through the mountains. It's one of my favorite rides of all time. I think it's about like 423 turns throughout 4 hours, and usually I just pop, an audiobook in, and I'll just go riding, and it was just so seductive, I couldn't say no. So the next thing I knew, I hopped on CTrip. I purchased a ticket. This basically tomorrow morning, so tonight, in about 4 or 5 hours, I'm going to be flying out to Chiang Mai to see these guys, to spend the weekend with them, and then come back here as soon as possible to get back to work, because March is right around the corner and I have some suppliers to visit. I have a week at least to spend in Yiwu. So, this is what we're doing now. And I thought that it would be a really cool idea to just kind of document this whole trip. I'm probably going to call it, Guangzhou to Chiang Mai Impromptu adventure, something like that. And I guess kind of along the way, one of the other points that I wanted to do is just kind of me reflecting on moving throughout China, like getting into the airport and like my flight and how I prep for flights, and like my process of getting to Chiang Mai and then visiting some spots around Chiang Mai, introducing you to my friends, and then how we're gonna grab bikes, rent scooters, how we're gonna basically take off, go to Pai. Like I want to record some of that scenery. I want to show you the magical Pai house, which a friend of mine, Corey, found, who is also an Amazon guy. And I guess, just take you kind of along for the trip and also document the trip for myself. I think it'd be a really cool impromptu adventure. So I booked my flight through CTrip. These are actually like the two major apps that I use. Basically, I got CTrip up in the middle there, and then I got SkyScanner, which is to the right. Sometimes I'll use AirAsia if I'm in Asia, but these are like the two major ones I use. Especially if you're in China, you want to use CTrip 100%. It's just so easy, and the whole flight is just like booked for you and it's there. So I'm gonna probably head home soon, just getting some uploads done here. I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna pack all my stuff. I'm gonna get, probably show you a little bit of that, maybe show you a little bit of my apartment, and get packed up, maybe take a little nap, and then head out to the airport. And once we're at the airport, I'm probably gonna show you what Guangzhou Airport looks like, and then we're gonna go to the lounge and probably get either a coffee or green tea, depending on how I'm feeling. So, see you soon. Hey guys, so it's actually 3 a.m. in the morning right now. I'm at the lounge in the Guangzhou Airport, about to take off in the next like 10 minutes. Just gonna really quickly have a little bite. Tonight seems to be the night of noodles, which I'm not super proud of, but It is what it is. I actually really want to talk about how I ended up getting this. I think it all started with travel hacking my free ticket to Chiang Mai, which I think I still have a video up on. Made a video on how I travel hacked, which basically I got an Amex Gold card, and the stipulation was that if you spend about $1,000 to $1,500 or so, something like that, within the first 3 months, they give you, I think, like 30,000 bonus points. And then the second card was TD Visa travel card with Aeroplan, and that one was kind of the same deal. So after about and both of those cards, first year is free. So what you normally would do is you'd get the card, you spend whatever the limit is, and then you would cancel it after the first year, so you get all those bonus points. And so as I was canceling my Amex, I was actually late by a month, so that was my bad. But what they ended up telling me was that, hey, you're late, but if you want, we have this promo right now, and it ends in like about a week, that you can upgrade to a Amex Platinum card. It costs about $700, but since you already paid $200 for your gold, we'll just kind of give you, and there was like $100 off, something, or $50 off for sign up. It's like, we'll just put that, you already paid for it, so you might as well, you know, just like put it towards your platinum card. So instead of paying 700 Canadian dollars, I paid like 450 or something like that. You know, instead, so I upgraded from the gold card, the gold card, Amex Gold, to Amex Platinum. And one of the perks of Amex Platinum is that you get access to pretty much every lounge anywhere. So it's actually pretty cool. Like 2017 was well, I got it on the latter end of 2017, so I'll probably be doing quite a bit of traveling. Like right now I'm going to Chiang Mai to surprise my friends. I'm going to be going to Tokyo, going back to Thailand in April, probably traveling a lot around Southeast Asia and China sometime in the summer, and then I have to go to Toronto in September. But I think by that point it'll probably expire, so I'll have to cancel it. Or it won't expire, but I just want to pay another, you know, 700 Canadian for a year of usage. But you know what? If you have a year ahead of you, if you have a gold card and you have a year ahead of you, just upgrade or just cancel it. And you know, I think it's worth it, because what you get with the platinum is you get lounge access everywhere. You get $200 credit per year. So I used for tickets, like flights, hotels, and car rentals. So last year I used I had a $300 ticket. I used $200, it ended up being $100, and then this year, instead of paying $350, I paid $150 to get my ticket for Japan from Guangzhou. So, you know, that's useful. And then there's some other things, but I kind of brushed over those. Those are kind of like the two biggest ones. I think there's also like a very extensive insurance policy. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of how I ended up here. So I'm gonna have a bite, and I'll see you guys on the plane. How about that? Huh? How about that? What's up, homie? I love this guy. See you, brother. What's up, man? Good to see you, Justin. Yeah, baby, hug it out, hug it out. Thanks to this man right here. He helped me put it all together.
Yeah, I knew that.
So the surprise looks like it went well. We are now in process of registering for this this magical pie house that I always go to. I'm super excited for pie. Like the ride through the mountains from Chiang Mai to Pai, the 4-hour ride is amazing. It's my favorite ride on this planet so far. I haven't been able to find a better one. However, the scooter handle's a little bit weird, so now we're gonna do another one.